Back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. And that flag accepted. Scored 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. So good starting field position. 35-yard line.
Steal. Check. Steal. Check.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And space tough to come by there as they'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Early down steps will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
52 blue.
Young working out of the gun. That's complete out right to the tight end, Trimble. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Tommy Trimble, 63 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. Baker going to give it to Irvin. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first.
On 1st and 10. Mayfield. He's got him in, complete. Look at the big fella go. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A big play there. 68 yards. And the Bucs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Yellow, 43. Ready?
Throwing, Young. Looking middle, and that's complete. A gain of 5. And that will bring up second down.
Second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go. Black.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
50, grit, seal, block. Ready.
Now Young. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 49-yard
Ready,
line.
ready. Red, 38. Smash, red. Set.
To throw, Young. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Buccaneers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in field goal range. That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. 65 yards. And the Panthers are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. From the gun, Mayfield. And this one's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Mayfield looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Mayfield now from the 50. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And his kick is good. And they have regained the lead. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Territory. He coughs up the football. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. And they've got to be sick over that opening kickoff. They get the ball, hoping to go down and score, and just like that, they cough it up, the other team scores.
So much for the best laid plans. The offense spent all their time in the locker room at halftime, plotting, getting the ball back, taking it downfield, and putting 6 points on the board. I just wonder, do they have a 12-point drive in them now? What a way to start the half.
All change in the blink of an eye. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 5. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. At their own 20-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're back out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Mayfield now. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
He's got room to roam. And finally down at the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
A field goal helps, but a touchdown gets you the lead. That had to be the message transmitted in the huddle. And they delivered there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive. And even better than that, set them up with a first and goal.
On first and 10, here's Irvin. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on first and goal.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
20.
To throw, Mayfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Emeka Egbuka. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers have retaken a third-quarter lead. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here. Mayfield's going to try to throw for the 2. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Set, ready. 52 blue. Green jack. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw, Young. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
50, green. White, white. Hut, hut.
Young will set to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Here's Sam Martin now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2.
Panthers will line up for the
45.
2-point conversion.
And Young's going to throw for this. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean.
That keeps the score Panthers 34, Buccaneers 29.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10. And they're on 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you've certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
Here's Mayfield. And he's got his big tight end here. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That one's all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Delivering the pass here to Evans on the out route. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
And again, it's Mayfield. Now he's going to step up and run. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
That is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
4th down. 10 yards to go. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted. Down the left sideline. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return is Sean Tucker. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So after the penalty, a break. 1st and 5. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. Down the left sideline. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, 76 yards. And the Bucs have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And so often, Charles, we talk about, from the offense's perspective, what you do on a 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Young here to throw. Got a man, that's Leggett. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
And these guys, so they're not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
They run here with Dowdle. Oh, some strong running. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Come on, set.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue, 32. Blaster, 6. Ready.
Young to throw. Wide open receiver complete. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Ready.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Ready. Cut.
Here's Young. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7. And his kick is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. And for Mayfield, this could be a free play. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Now Mayfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Mayfield. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because, remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the counter that's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She names and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Nigga mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her eyes. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the nuts. Got some more millies that keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Chauncey cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money.
We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. For an opener, Purdy to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of it.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. To avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down. A gain of 15 and a first down.
And the 49er first down.
1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That is caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Second and a yard. And the Patriots 39-yard line.
Get set. Run around some punt. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. First down, 49ers.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one and another first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Get set, start!
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
2. Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Brian Robinson. Touchdown, San Francisco. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Makes the score 9-7. Patriots nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be out of bounds, just past the 25.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. And he'll get about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the
1 quarter
42-yard line.
in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Henderson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. Forced to his right. He's across midfield. They're going to work this down inside the 45. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to...
To the pylon, he's in. Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown, New England.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The extra point, up and good. And the Pats come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And he's brought down right the 35-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18,
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to Foxborough after this. Purdy now on second down. Behind the defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. Third down coming up. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's a slant to Ayuk. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
May now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on second down. May. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Patriots first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown.
A throw left side is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinnock. And the Niners will take over here at their own 12.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. And he can hang on through the contact to meet him just as the ball, it'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing action in this case.
Christian McCaffrey. He's inside the 40. He may go. And he'll dive forward here. Tack on even more yardage to the end of this one. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. That's an 85-yard gain.
Whoa.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown 49ers.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He knocks it through, and the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. To throw on first down is May. Rolling right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes banned up. There's nowhere to go with the ball. The next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Open man. That's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That one good for 26 yards.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake, here's May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinner. And the Niners will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Christian McCaffrey still on the move. Inside the 10. And he will score. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will take a 21-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. May gonna look to throw. That's gonna be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's gonna bring up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
And they're going to mark them down up past the 35. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, New England.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On play action, here's May. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinnock. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has...
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Bet while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad bet, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like Pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Money.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Buccaneers chase McLaughlin to do the honors, and he'll get this one started in Tampa. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
What you don't...
Get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a pickup of 26. And the Bucs have the first.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
180! Real. What's that?
Irving on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's
Third and short. Mayfield headed out right. Making the call himself. And Mayfield's able to get him the first down before sliding to a stop.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying getting it to Emeka Egbuka. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Throwing again is Baker. Buying some time right. This one's caught. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Baker throwing again. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
Good. 180.
Mayfield comes out throwing. Setting up the running back screen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
That's incomplete on second down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
3rd and 5.
180.
Mayfield now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So first down from the 41.
20. What's up?
Off The play fake. Here's Mayfield. Rolling out to his left. The pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's dropped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They have second and pretty long here. Irving hauls it in. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's out the clear. Hits the 20. And he takes this one back. It's a pick six and a Tampa Bay touchdown. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. He's going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They give to Irving to start this drive. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Called down by Christian Izien.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Play action. Here's Mayfield. That's complete. Mike Evans. It almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. That big play nets him 17 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
180! What's up?
Play fake. It's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
It's his running back. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Let's go.
Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
2 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
What's up?
From the red zone on first. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. More game before halftime. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
So up comes Mayfield and his offense. They're going for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Done.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Short pass brought in. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bucs have the first. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Bucky Irving. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st down. Here's Baker. Jump off caught by his back. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Hurry.
Offense in the hurry up here.
What's that?
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Into the hands of Cole. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this half.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. That timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
A 54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Good. 180. What's what?
Mayfield set to pass. That's completed right side. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Here's the final play of our 1st half.
180.
Throwing here just before halftime. And he sails that one over the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be second down. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Good. 180. What's up?
They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. From the gun, Mayfield. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Got his man, it's on him. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 23 on that one. And the Bucs have the first.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Irving gets it on the draw. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
180. What's up?
This is Irving on 2nd. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
The 18-yard line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
What's up?
Baker now off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. Out left and Otten makes the grab. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in a hurry up here.
Regular. What's up?
Baker out of the pistol. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, bro.
Offense to make a stop and give them a chance.
What's up?
Mayfield's going to look to throw this. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And he gives them a fraction more breathing room out to the 3-yard line.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for 2. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board. They show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
Chase McLaughlin
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Johnson now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Baker to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And his slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Giving 8 on that one. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Once again, Irving can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Mayfield now from the gun. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Looking to throw. He put everything he had into this one. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He needed just 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
180! Done!
And you're going to pitch it out to Irving. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
180!
He's back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. He catched his 1st attempt, his 2nd now from 45. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. him on the quick hitter. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Irving here from the gun. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Back to throw. He rolls to his right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing now. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Intended target there was Mike Evans. So that brings up 4th and long. So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers make the play that should whip them this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Tampa spends its second timeout now. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Right back to Irving now. And the Buccaneers get that first down. And that should be enough to start the celebration and earn them this win.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.
symbol is. I'm getting paid, talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous.
LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim, flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Malva pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don,
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we just set the law. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie.
So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's Ibiza.
Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. While you stunting on the block, you can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star. Cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Good. 180. Stop.
Here's Baker to begin with a pass. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Good. 180. What's that?
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force
Up a
third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Regular.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Got a man! It's Ibuka, complete. 20 yards on that It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
That's good.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A 6-yard pickup.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
I like the play call there. 2nd, relatively short. Give your quarterback an opportunity to push this ball downfield, but realize this quickly. Nothing developing. Get the ball down to your back. Pick up a new set of downs.
Oh, yeah. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Baker. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this defense, they have come to play here. They're starting this game physical, flying to the ball. They are defending every blade of grass, and they're letting these guys know early on, if you come in our area, you better be ready to play through contact.
On 2nd down, Baker. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Mayfield. Flush to his right. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Emeka Egbuka, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Chase McLaughlin on for the field goal. A 27-yard.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.